But I wanted to unbox this to show you. My cat is just screaming. Hang on. But anyways, I don't know if the mic is even going to work well or not either, because I have a plug-in mic. And so if my voice sounds really weird and it doesn't work, I'm really sorry. I'll do a voiceover maybe, but if it's tolerable, I'll leave it. We'll investigate afterwards, okay? But anyway, so we're going to open this up. This is RainPoint Smart. So it's a Wi-Fi enabled watering system, essentially. And I want this because I go on a lot of like trips with my friends and I'm gone for 4 or 5 days and sometimes even a week. So I get very nervous about some of my plants that need water more often, and this will help with that. And it's really, there's some really good outdoor gardening sets that they offer as well for that. So it's basically like a app controlled watering system. I'm getting my app sorted out right now, and I just need to register. So let me do that before I continue so that I know what it looks like. All right, so, okay, I did the app. I have my rooms set up. I have Taz's plant room. And so all I need to do now is add a device. So we're going to see what's in this box and what device we're going to be adding for this fun adventure. I hope you guys are ready too, because I'm excited. So I'm just going to set that down, put it on the charger, and then we're gonna see what's in this box. Also, again, please, if anything is goofy with the settings or anything like that, remember, I'm new. This is the first video I'm taking on this, so we're learning together. So I'm just gonna decide that over there. We have this little box here. Excuse me, focus. And so they offer all the QR codes there, or provide, I should say, which is really nice because they have for both apps. And then if you need help, you can scan this to figure out what all of this means, right? So the tutorial, I've watched a bunch on their YouTube page. They do have a YouTube page, and you can look their YouTube page up by typing in RainPoint, and it's pretty easy to find, honestly. I did say YouTube page, yeah, okay. So of course you're gonna get your little info packet for your instructions. I mean, that looks really cool though. Look at that. We won't spend a lot of time at the manuals because we all know what a manual is. Manual. But yeah, so you obviously have your user manuals. I like that they have the online option because if it's me, I like to watch versus reading. We have obviously a plugger inner, power cord, our charging cable, as wakey. And then we have our RainPoint Smart. So this might be the actual device that you're going to be connecting to on your phone, I believe, if it will focus. There you go. Just takes a second. Yeah, so again, you also have on the back your QR code. That's probably to link it. So yeah, I'm excited. I really am. I wonder if I have to like charge this up first. Yeah, did I plug that in? It was kind of difficult to plug in. Let me make sure, actually, it's kind of a weird plug-in there. So I'm gonna plug this in. I don't know if this is the actual piece that you need to use to connect it, but I actually have my power cord here for this exact reason. So I'm just going to plug that in, just in case we need to be charging that for right now. And then we'll look at the instructions in a bit here, so. Okay. Okie dokie. Next part. All right, so we have another user manual for this. This looks like the solar panel for obviously taking in the energy to fuel up or to run this watering system. And what do we pull up first? This is pretty. Oh, this is that. Oh, here, look at it. It's bigger than I thought. The pictures make it look a lot smaller. Ooh, I like that. It's so clean and pretty. Oh, and here's the clip. Okay. So that obviously sits on your bucket like this. And preferably in a sunny spot, of course. You want it to actually charge. So you can aim this up to where it needs to go, it looks like. All right, it uses a lithium battery. I'm gonna look in that later. I'm not gonna open that up right now. We're just gonna look at the parts. We're just gonna look at the parts. All right, and here's our connector pieces, it looks like. So these look like the actual pieces that go into the soil to drip for the drip system, I think. I'm speculating, of course, based on the design, but I would assume so. Or is this just... Yeah, maybe, and then maybe it comes out of these right here. I'm not sure, because I still have to read the manual, but we will get into that. But so that's one of the pieces that they provide. And then we have these, which is another charger, so probably for this guy here, I would imagine. Yeah. Then I'll look up all of the pieces to probably share my knowledge. Oops, sorry. Hit the... I think this would plug into here, right? But no, why would this need to charge if it's charged by the sun? Taz, right? Why do I have another cable, though? Am I stupid? It wouldn't need a charge. It wouldn't need a cable. Oh, we're charging this. I was gonna say, what? Okay. Okay, obviously I don't know the science behind all this, you guys. So we're gonna plug this guy in as well. I'm gonna be careful because it looks like it's got an open board behind there. And then here's our tubing. Can we focus? Oh my gosh. There we go. So just what standard tubing would look like, I would imagine. I mean, not that I'd imagine, I know. And their little sticker's cute too. Okay. And here we have some more pieces. These must be the connectors to connect the hoses together to create your whatever path you want to create, if you will. So it stays in. Alrighty. We have this. We have these. We have this. And then we have your normal sort of links to change the pathways of the tubing. I don't know if that came through at all because I can't tell if it's... Alright, so I had to just hold the button for 5 seconds and it's gone into connection mode. So obviously now it's going to be trying to connect to whatever service or Wi-Fi, etc. So now I can come on here, hopefully, add a product, find it, which I think it's this one right here. I just want to double check to make sure that I'm not HGO23, yeah. And then we're going to just, making sure it's not too fuzzy. Granting boom prep, yep. Allow. Connect to your Wi-Fi network. Let me not show that. All right, connected. Connected. Yeah. Next. All right, it's connected. Oh, my password. Oh, silly girl. All right, that part's done. All right, all steps are complete. We are blinking. Yes. So now it's doing a countdown. Let me unplug it and show you. It's doing a countdown looking for the product. I will skip this part, of course. Oh, look at that. We added it. Yes, add the device. Look at that. Look at that. It was so easy. All right, now what does it happen if I click on this? Oh, very cool. Interesting. Okay. So here's our devices. We want to, let me change the room it's in. That's kind of fun. Device name. Let's say Taz Plant Genie. I like it. Taz Plant Genie. Okay, one thing I found that's pretty neat, come on, the sun, is if it's trying to irrigate at that moment and it doesn't have any water, which it's not connected to any water right now, because it's just sitting up on my table here. If it doesn't, it will notify you and let you know that you have run out of water. That's pretty cool. I'm still setting it up, so that's why I'm like over here and not actually showing you, but I just wanted to throw that out there because that's cool. All right, so I have added on my sub device, which is the solar panel here. It's got a water container that it's in. It's hooked on. Now we're going to insert the tubing, the in and out, which is here. Here's the in and out tubing area. So it also has a manual watering setting. So you can like go and set it and it will water while you're like clicking on it. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set up the tubing and go from there. Okay, so first you're going to attach the filter. We'll focus. Oh, can I manually focus? Ugh, I hate this. There. So we've attached the filter to one of the tubes. Now, this is the part that's going to go in the water. So that will sink in your water here. I don't know if you can see it properly. This will sink in your water, and you want this to go into the, sounded like there was a child behind me. Is it the end or obviously the end, duh. All right, so I want to make sure, I want to make sure I measure it correctly, and then we're going to cut it. So let me see if it was to go into the in when it was hovering in here, it would be like down to like here. Let's do a little bit extra. So the filter will take out anything yucky, you know? And then we want to attach it to the in, which is the top one. Nice and snug here. You can see it. Okay. And then we want to cut a piece for the out. And I might even take a zip tie and like tie it to here so that this doesn't move. I don't know if it matters, but I feel like I would feel more confident if I'm leaving for a long time. And that was, I would use a deeper bucket though. That's what you're supposed to do. But for the purpose of this video, I'm just showing you what I'm doing. So then we want one to go in the out. So let me plug this into the out and then we'll cut it where we want it. Now this is my test subject here. I might do one in pawn just to test how it does in pawn as well. Oops. Sorry. There we go. All right, so let's make sure these are snug. Obviously that other one goes into the out. Okay. So far, it's so pretty. Look at it. Let me show you. It's so pretty. So yeah, it's very sunny outside right now. So hopefully it's charging while it's sunny right now. And then let's see what we're going to do next. So we have our out. It looks like we do need to have a connector in between the ports. So I need to figure out what that is. I think it's this thing. Okay, I see. Oh, that's just showing us the inlet, and then we want the in and out. So we want to attach this down, close down here. You see how close it is? Pretty close, actually. I don't think it's going to matter too much, but let's attach this. I don't know if it has to be a certain way. Let me make sure. Let me stop this and look at the instructions carefully before I start instructing you guys how to do it. I think I have this connected up right. So we have an intake. This is like an intake valve, but it's called a an outlet. The siphon, anti-siphon valve. So kind of slowing, I guess, the water in and out. I know my explanations for everything are always so horrible, aren't they? But I did a test and I'm going to show you the test. You can see I got a little water here, and then you have a pressure valve to like slow or let more water through, depending on, what plant or what substrate I guess you're working in. So I'm going to go closer here so you can see this. If it's focused, hopefully it's focused, or at least hopefully it's focused by the time this runs, right? So let me spin this so it will actually focus for you guys through the side. And then you can see the little tube, the little filter bob too. Okay, so let's run it. Let's do a tester. Let's do this too so you can kind of see both. All right, so I'm going to run an irrigation for 10 seconds. So I can set and do it manually here, or you can set it on a timer for like daily or weekly or whatever. But here we're going to go. So it's taking in the water here, and you can see here isn't that cool? This is so awesome. I can literally monitor my plant from vacation. I can literally, let me pull it to the edge so you can see it really run. This poor plant's like, I am a fool. But too bad. All right, let's do it one more time. Are we a little lopsided? Who cares? All right, ready? Are you ready for it? Let's do it. Like that. Look at it run through the plants. It's awesome. That's awesome. Oh my goodness. And you can set your time, obviously, how long, not really how much, but you can see it got it pretty good here. Oops, the wrong spot test. Can you see that? I'm not sure if it's focusing. I'm very sorry if it's not, but I'm making this too. It's pretty roots. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of water in the tray, so it definitely got it good. And then let's see if I run it without it being in the substrate just to see what it looks like. Hopefully it doesn't spray me everywhere. Oh God, don't spray me everywhere. Are you ready? Oh, it's just coming through. Not anything weird. See, look. That's cool. Now I wonder how it would work in pond. Should we try pond? Should we try pond? Yes, let's do it. Also, this looks very lopsided. Hang on. Well, it looks very straight. That's good. All right, let me get something for pond. Let me get a pond plant, you guys. Let's get a pond plant. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. All right, so my worthy sacrifice is this guy. It is a Phoenix crossed with a Zara Michelle. I don't know if you can, let me see. Okay, we're going to have to like crouch here. Oh, yeah. All right, so this has got a little dirt on it. That's okay. We're going to insert this, and I'll lift it up so you can see. Hopefully we don't kill any roots. We're just going to do it gently because I don't want to really harm my root system. But we're going to see how it does. I'm going to hold it over the pot, of course. But let me get you closer. All right. Is that focused? As focused as it's going to be, huh? All right. Let me start this. Again, we're going to do 10 seconds. Look at that. So, of course, if it was in the center, it would be getting a really good overall. And pond rock distributes water very well. So, let's do that one more time. So you can see here, at least it's wetting here, and that will pull up the water. So if you're gone for a long time, it basically will refill your self-watering planters. I know he looks a little rough. I need to put a little more effort into this guy. But yeah, that like worked for pond, in my opinion. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. He looked pretty good. Look, he's pretty wet. Heck yeah. don't judge how the state of this plant. It went through a lot. It went through defects. It went through pests. It has been through so much, unfortunately. Look at him. He's just sad. But yeah, I really like this. That is so cool. When I'm gone, I can water them from a distance so that I don't have to rely on my husband, which is really neat. And you can do all sorts of patterns and connect all sorts of plants together like this here. And they have all of the pieces to connect. You can have multiple plants at once. This is legit. I'm super excited. So RainPoint, thank you very much for sending this. I think this is a phenomenal product. And I honestly think every indoor plant mama should have one, or plant dad should have one, because that is really nice to know that my plant is going to be safe and I can monitor watering from a distance. Because you can see with these sometimes, you know, how much water is in the bottom, how dry the pond rock is, and you can water accordingly. So that is really, really, really neat. I am excited to have this. And it's super easy to set up. I don't know if you can see. Block some of that sunlight. There. And I like how easy and simple that was. Look at that. Sorry, I'm trying to get it to focus. I really am. There. Ugh. So pretty. Such a great design. Really, really is. And there's so much extra tubing and so many connection pieces. And I'm sure if you needed more than this, you can buy it as accessories, I would assume. So, heck yeah. I will link them in the bottom, as well as a discount code. Definitely go and use that if you're interested in one. They have very beautiful, what's the word I'm looking for? Well-designed outdoor irrigation systems, which personally, I really wish I had this summer. And I think that next summer, I might consider getting one for my outside, because I'm very bad at watering my outdoor garden.